My name is Kirsty. I am 44 years old and I'm born and bred in Hawke's Bay in New Zealand. And I have two little half French children. Florence is 9 and Christian is 6. There's a couple of things that I'm proud of. One of them is my children. I love my children, and like most parents, but I'm very proud of the way that they've coped through my illness, through massive change, moving countries twice, and the resilience that they've shown during this journey. Yeah. The other is I'm proud of being able to share and inspire others, and I do lots of sharing. I share my experience, I share my life, I share all experiences, not just cancer. Yeah. And from that, helping others to gain knowledge in, all areas.
That's kind of your passion.
That's my passion, yeah. I was diagnosed in June 2012 and went to the doctor because I just stopped breastfeeding, and I went about the flat boob, not the roundy one. And the doctor said, no, there's nothing wrong with the flat one. The roundy one, there's a problem, and that's going to have to come off. So 2 days later, went to have the mammogram, went on and to have the biopsy, and then got told then and there on my own that I had breast cancer. So that was a massive shock to the system. I just dropped my little ones at school and nursery, and just couldn't believe it. Absolutely couldn't believe it. Couldn't take it in. Couldn't cope with it. So just went on holiday for 2 weeks and came back, and then all the treatment started.
And that was in London?
That was in London, yeah. I was really lucky to have private insurance. So I had access to fabulous care, a fabulous surgeon, plastic surgeon. I had the DEAC flap, so I had a reconstruction taken from my stomach, and that was a 9-hour operation. And then I'd started my treatment there, had 6 rounds of FEC, and didn't tolerate that well at all. It was dreadful.
Is that a type of chemo?
Yeah, it's the combinations of the 3 most aggressive chemos. I had 100%, so very, very aggressive chemotherapy. And obviously lost my hair, but I also had cognitive impairment, so my brain shrunk from the treatment, and I still can't concentrate or read. So that was 3 years ago. So that affected me massively. Had 2 small children in central London, and I just needed to come back to New Zealand. So I came back to New Zealand. I was here and convalescing and enjoying my family, looking after me, and I had found it was difficult to walk, and had some physio, had a bone scan, and they forgot to ring me with the results. So it started in my metastatic, which started in my hip, and 6 months later I got the diagnosis. So by that stage I now had it in 9 bones. And
so you were diagnosed, late 2013?
No, it was actually the beginning of 2014. Yeah. It was the most insensitive diagnosis you could possibly imagine. The word terminal was used, and the stats were presented as the average time was at 12 months. So, and treatment options, nothing. So that was dreadful. For the New Zealand funded bone strengtheners, you need a big vein, and it's an infusion, so you need a good vein. I haven't got one, so no, I can't have it. So I have this denosumab, which is an injection, but it's $1,000 a month, and I have to fly up to Auckland, and yeah.
How are you funding that?
Yeah. We've sold a property, yeah. And at the moment, and long may it live, I have no evidence of disease, so you celebrate that. But the reality is, I mean, I've spoken to my oncologist and I said, how many times do you see a miracle? And she said, never. So the reality is, at some stage there probably will be some progression, and I would like to be able to access those drugs. I have a special needs daughter. She's 9. I need to be around for her, and obviously my son, who's never known me anything other than sick. So I need to be there for them. I need to make sure that I'm there forever, or as long as I possibly can.
Fund these drugs.
I need to increase the budget. There's people, these young women dying way too early. You know, 5 years, 3 years, 2 years makes a big difference when you're 6. To have your mummy around, you know. Well, my hopes are that obviously I continue being no evidence of disease, and I'm living a lifestyle that hopefully helps that to be realised. I keep my stress levels down, I eat really well, I enjoy my life, and I want to keep doing that. Do what makes you happy. You've got to keep doing what makes you happy. And for me, yeah, that's spending time with my children and my friends and laughing as often as I can and inspiring others. Yeah.